And now, Walker Jenkins.
The right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
That's off the inside corner. And we are underway. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one inside. 3 balls and a strike.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches.
Now this one gets through. Jenkins headed for the plate. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch misses. Kluber, in his 14th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Digging in, Tim Raines. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Upstairs. Ball 1. Liner snagged it first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Francisco Lindor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Strike 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Kelman under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And delivers outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. This is Willie Castro. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie a game.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-1. Kyle Manzardo in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Swinging a foul straight back. Manzardo off of first with 2 away. Ball 1 there.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 outs. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Ramirez puts it away, and that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jared Kellner. That one ripped. Rains. Long run on his horse. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. In there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. In the air, center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. And strike 1 to the catcher.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Up the middle, Castro. Slings to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Jonathan India at the plate. Just missed. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Tied up here in the early going. Out to center. Rains brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. May back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge. May, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pendleton over at second, one down. And that skips in the dirt. In the dirt. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. And here it comes. Slings to first in time. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Christian Campbell. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
In the air out towards right center. Junior sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. Double leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. There's the strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a foul ball. 1 down, bases empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Lindor slinging it to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Coors Field, here's Yordan Alvarez. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That one fouled off. 2-2. That one just misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Castro batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Sandberg. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Mansarda. That one pushed to the left and foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Inside. Now 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field, Ramirez. And the inning is over. On to the fourth, and now the first baseman, Jack Paglione. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. That one is gone. A solo shot. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here is Jorge Soler. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one just missing inside. 1-2 to count.
Ball 2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Dribbled up the third baseline. Jumps, throws, and they get the out.
So he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Kelnick stands in now and watches strike one.
Nope, outside.
And that misses. Ball 2. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ramirez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That clips the corner. Kelnick leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a base hit right there. And now it's runners at first and second.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes. 2-2.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And down on strikes he goes. K is his third of the game. Jonathan India digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Rings. And that's the third out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Jenkins hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Jr. measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually in. Oh, wow, what a stop. And he beats the throw, shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. So digging in, Terry Pendleton doubled his first time up.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 5-3. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Just missed. Rocketed out towards right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back to the top of the lineup, Tim Raines will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. That one missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that is out of play. That misses the zone. 2-1. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now a check swing, but he held up. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Christian Campbell. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. 1 for 2. That one fouled off.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a ground ball. Lindor throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Ryne Sandberg getting ready to hit. Inside, just missed.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Clips the corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ramirez settles under it and makes the catch. And we're back. And now it's going to be Francisco Lindor. Sandberg. Over to first. Lindor retired. So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Check swing, and he held up. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Willie Castro. That one is absolutely belted. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Manzardo up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. A changeup missing. And it's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. John Franco taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Ripped towards third. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Jared Kelenic.
The center fielder, Jared Kelenic.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's out to center field. Reigns coming in on it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. May back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
He swings and fouls one off. That one deep left field, and forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 7-3. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Terry Pendleton digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Manny Ramirez will hit next. And that one hammered. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Lucas Erceg on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Erceg, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now batter, Cal Raleigh.
Just
Outside,
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by them.
A swing and a miss, and that's
One
strike
ball,
1.
one strike.
And that's
Ball
a little
2.
bit high. And a count 2-1. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Raines makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Coors Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines. And first offering is fouled off. Raines checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn it for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay.
He was all over that one. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And they add a couple more. It's 9-3. And now Yordan Alvarez. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. There's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Kopech deals.
Aye.
Reaching down, makes the catch.
Lessons learned, open palms to tell the future close enough to keep me out of harm's club, but can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Constituent to time and people's dreams. Far from the norm, we appear quite average. No mask, no costume, no pre-exposed.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Walker Jenkins now at the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Ryne Sandberg. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off him. He was late there, strike 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And that's back here in Denver. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed. Kelman has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Ball 1,
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1 down, base is empty. And the slider just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Stepping in, Terry Pendleton. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And now the count filled up 3-2. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Ramirez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 11-3. 2 outs, nobody out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That one hammered center field. Kelman going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Ersig back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in. One away. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. And ball one.
Pitch is out.
Swing and he breaks his bat. And they're down to their last out.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third. Safe at third with a triple, his third hit of the day. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one down the line. On to first, ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final.
3, that's a magic number. Yes, it is. It's the magic number. Somewhere in this hip-hop soul community was born 3, Mr. What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now look at him right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, man, there's no kicking here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, hell man, killing himself is what his mama said, but he was feeling himself. Got a little more swag. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and burials, and I don't think this boy is strong enough. She said, Val, I weigh 120 pounds. Let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride drugs, I got my. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. She came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, coast. Just lovers intertwined with no place to go. So they kick, push, kick, coast. So come and no more. And it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just better than breathing, they said. And escape out, they used to escape out. When things got crazy, they needed to break out. They had to stairs. Any good grinds, the world was there. Four wheels would take them there. Until the cops came and said, there's no skating here. Kick, push, kick, push, kick, push. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause, with no place to go. So push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push. So come roll with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast.
Que reflejan